I realized that they made that notification bells for people like me who don't make videos all the time and you still want to see their videos. Go ahead and turn on that notification bell. What's up, y'all? Long time no see. I know. I just want to do my makeup and share some of my favorite things with you guys. Starting off with that Wet n Wild Coconut 3-in-1 Primer. I've gone through like 3 bottles of this so far and it lasts a pretty good long time because it's more of a primer spray. So I just spray it once before I even start anything with my face. Let that absorb in and it's like a nice primer. Like you guys know, I don't always bust out primers all the time. I'm going to work. It's like ain't nobody got time for all that in the morning. What I do, and I won't even say a daily basis because sometimes I'll just do concealer, powder, all over powder and spray and call it a day, you know what I'm saying? But this is when I do a little extra. I wanted to share my favorite things with you. Starting off with concealer, I have been doing concealer pretty much first now, and you may have saw my video. If you haven't, go ahead, I'll link it up above in the cards. But this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer, and I told you guys in my review video that I didn't really like the color of this, but I found a way to use it. I actually mix it with my all-time favorite, well, all-time, I think this year was the first year that I tried it, but I've already have a backup of it. Like I'm not one to store a whole bunch of backups, but the concealer is something that I use every day. So I definitely had to have that on deck, and definitely have a backup of my Chestnut, which is more of a skin tone shade for me. That's why mixing it with that crazy color that I had there, it works out perfectly. So I just put this around the perimeter. I forgot to get my nose, but I always go across this way with the regular concealer, and then I put like 2 or 3 dots going down the bridge of my nose just to assist the highlighted look, you know what I'm saying? I like balance around my face. You guys know, if you watch Jackie Iron here on YouTube, you guys may already know the trick, but you let your concealer set in a little bit so that it gives fuller coverage. So while that sets in a little bit, I go in with my Benefit, what is it, the Bravo Conditioning Primer, and I go ahead and prime my eyebrows, like since when, right? But this conditioner is really nice. I really like it. This was a free gift that I had and I decided to try it, and I'm really liking it. Now, I should be ashamed of myself coming on here with these woofing brows. Like I need to tweak my brows and stuff, but I will be doing that over the weekend. Speaking of that, like I haven't been on YouTube in a long time because I work literally 7 days a week, guys. Like most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm working 7 days a week. My job offers overtime, I take it. This has been a staple in my routine for I don't know how long. The e.l.f. stipple brush, I really do like this, to use this to blend out my concealer, because I don't find that it takes away so much coverage and it just blends really nicely. See that? Also, besides the brush, I do go in with a sponge. This, I've been telling you guys about this for a while now. The e.l.f., what is it called? I have a brand new one, so I'll put the name right here on the screen so you guys can check out this sponge. It's like $4. This sponge is life. Also, the Sonia Kashuk sponge is really good, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a chunk missing of mine, so I don't use that one too often. I've just been using this. But I go over my concealer and press it in. Make sure everything is really blended out really nice and smooth. I hope everything's been good with you guys. I definitely did miss YouTube, even though I don't be here all the time. I'm still constantly watching and supporting some of the YouTube sisters that, you know, that we all came up together with a quote unquote underdogs and stuff. So, you know, I'm always rooting for my girls. Like, okay, so that's all blended out. Now, like I said, on a normal day, I would just set the concealer and then go over my face with powder. But I did want to share my current favorite foundation. I don't know if you can tell, but the pump is all dirty. My pump is dirty. I'm gonna squirt 2 pumps on this flat side of the sponge. I don't know why I just blended out my concealer with the flat side. I usually use the pointy side for the concealer and the flat side for foundation, but I guess we're just doing both today. Busy talking, not going through my normal routine. And I was afraid that now that it's fall that this color wouldn't match me so much, but once I bronze and highlight and all the other stuff, it's not so bad. And lightly go over my concealed areas. I don't like put too much. I just use whatever's left over on the sponge, because I remember I only used 2 pumps and that basically covered my whole face. Let me just make sure we're fully blended, because I be looking back at footage like, oh my god, I didn't get over there. So let's continue to use this hand mirror. Yeah, that looks good. Like, it sets in, this foundation is so long lasting. I don't like them foundation lips, so and my lips feel pretty good even after just blotting my lips. Remember I told you about her lip oil. Let me actually go ahead and put a little bit more, because you know. Oh, and I didn't even talk about the packaging. When I saw her packaging online, I was like, yes, they see like the freaking crown. She's a queen. It really does apply so nice and so smooth. I'm really liking that. So right now my foundation is on. Everything is pressed down. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell from my chest. Can y'all see? A little deeper for my skin, but again, like I said, it'll all work together. Now it's time to set. Another Anastasia product that I love from that launch has been their loose setting powder. I have the shade Deep Peach, and I go in really lightly. I'm taking that same dirty brush. Like, don't get on me, guys. I only do my makeup, and this is how I do it. I don't gross myself out because I know what I'm doing, but I just take that powder, make sure it goes all through out the brush, and set all over. And when I say all over, I mean all over my face, but not too much powder, just enough, because you guys know I have dry skin. So especially now that it's getting cold, like today's supposed to be the coldest day that we've experienced so far here in New York. So it's Friday. Happy Friday. By the time you guys see this, it'll probably be Saturday. I'm gonna try to get this video up like ASAP, but I just go in with this setting powder all over very lightly, and you see how it just brings that golden touch back into my skin. So that's how I feel like the shade of the foundation is not so bad, because it's the right undertone and just may be a little deep. So this powder basically, I wouldn't say lightens it up, but it just evens everything out for me while setting everything in place, you know. I have these out here because when I don't use the loose powder to set all over, I told you I powder my face. It would either be the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. I have mine in deep. And I've also been trying to get rid of this MAC Mineralized skin finish. I really only have that much of the product left, so I'm just trying to use that up and get it out of my collection, you know. And I'm sorry if I'm moving all around. Like, I need to be focused here. Yo, I've been saying, if I buy anything now, like, I haven't been buying makeup. I do shop. I've been more into skincare, so I really haven't. I have a whole bunch of skincare right here. I got a Ulta order recently in this week. Let me know if you want to see a haul. Be real quick if you want to know what I picked up from Ulta. A little bit of makeup and pretty much skincare, like I said. But I said if I buy anything, it'll be highlighter, because I don't really have any new highlighters. Like, you guys know, more or less for the spring and summer, I was messing with the BH Cosmetics Blushing and Bali palette. But besides that, I've been going to my regular highlighters. So these are two OGs. This is the Fenty Beauty Me Money Hustler Baby. Absolutely love this. Like, guys, y'all freaking see the usage of this product. Like, I freaking love it. But that's when I want to be a little extra. For a more daily look, I usually go in with the Double Definition Extra Dimension Skin Finish from MAC. Love that one as well. And this, I've had this for eons at this point, and it's still going strong today. Sometimes I go ahead in with this one and then top it off with this one, you know. Sometimes I'll be a little extra like that. So we're going to do that today. Let's be a little extra. So I just use this Real Techniques fan brush, and I go back and forth with it. And that's why I don't do my eyebrows till like last, because I'm always like around the areas, like as far as foundation and powder. I want to make sure everything is real seamless and covered everywhere, because when you do your eyebrows first, then you got to be careful to not, you know, blend on them, and you know, it's just too much stress in my life. I like to make things simple. So that whole bag of Fenty Beauty stuff, remember I did the whole, I still haven't even touched that stuff, so I could have did without it, but I'm, you know, that's basically satisfying my hunger right now. I don't really need anything from Sephora. I keep looking at the website like, should I buy something? But then I look at my cart and I'm like, it's everything I have. I have lipsticks, deep wine colors, you know what I'm saying? And I have lip glosses, the Fenty lip glosses dropped. I have so much stuff in here that I need to utilize rather than waste the money that I've already spent. So that's just how I feel about it. Now I'm like a chef because I'm just constantly mixing stuff together. So remember I told you guys I usually mix bronzers, but my favorite has been the Hoola Toasted from Benefit. I'm so happy that they finally released, it took them so long, but they finally released a bronzer for us girls. It comes in this little box. So the brush that I've been using is one that I had got complimentary from Tweezerman long time ago. And this is their blush brush, and It fits so perfectly into this box, and it's just like the perfect shape and everything for a nice look, a nice chiseled look here on the side. Again, let me grab that mirror. I don't trust myself, y'all. So from here, I take it from like where my ear goes and go ahead. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this bronzer. And sometimes I do wear it by itself too. That's why it's versatile for me. I can do that, or if again I want to OD and glow, that's when I go in with the Physicians Formula. They're another one. Like, these people are just now starting to make bronzers that suit us. And as you can see, I went a little bronzer crazy. I got the Kylie one in my hand, which is okay. It does show up on my skin, so I'm not mad at it. But it's just more of that cooler tone. I don't know if you can see the warmth in this bronzer, but I like a little bit more warmth in my bronzers. That's why I wouldn't say the Kylie one is a fave, but it's nice. I still do use it. I spent my money on it, so I'm gonna use it, you know? And it's just all based on preference as well, because, you know, some people may prefer that cooler tone bronze look. I do go up under here because, y'all, that was another reason why I was missing here on YouTube. I gained a lot of weight. Like, I've lost some since I've gained some, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yo, I was eating. And then now, it's the season for eating, you know? So I'm a little scared about that. I got my waist trainer. All that stuff, it just kind of discourages you from coming back to YouTube. I don't know. Should I show you the mix? Let me add a little bit of this butter bronzer. This Physician Formula's butter maroon. It's called the maroon butter bronzer, and this one is in the shade Endless Summer, and I love this bronzer. Like, and the endorsements go really deep because I've been using this for a long time. So you see, this one adds like a little bit more of a sheen to my look. Like the Hoola one is really matte, but this one adds more of a sheen to my face. So that's why I like this one as a topper. And I don't go too ham as far as the nose with the topper. I just do it just so that, you know, it meshes together. Blush. I have been using the ColourPop times, well, Shayla times ColourPop Under Construction blush. This one is in the shade Construct. This blush is like the perfect everyday blush to wear. It has a subtle hint of, like, I don't want to say wine. It's not as deep as like my NARS or anything like that, but it's a nice medium between a natural blush with a hint of color. That's why I like it. And it also does go really well with the sheen of my highlight. So that's why I do like a sandwich, and I go put my blush right here in the middle between that highlight and contour. But it's time to open up a new can of this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. How many cans of this did I use? I don't even know, but I love it. Brand new can. No, I wouldn't say it like prolongs the lasting power of your makeup, but it just sets everything in. Looks really, really nice. And now, as that's settling in, now's the time that I like to use my finishing powder, which is the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. This is in the shade Dark. My thing is all broken up. I've used, like, you don't see no embossments of Jouer. Like, I have used this faithfully. I've been loving it ever since. Absolutely love this soft focus powder. I think it just, you see how I said like the foundation, it wasn't really a good match, but now everything is done and complete, and it like balances out. Everything looks nice and seamless and smooth. I love it. And I'm not gonna add any more product. I'm just gonna go back over with the highlight and just my eyebrows. In the Anastasia video, I'm pretty sure I did my eyebrows the same way. I don't know if I did it on camera, but I've been going in with my ColourPop pencil, topping it off with the Anastasia Dip Brown liquid that they came out with. So I'm gonna speed through this part. The kids are making noise. I just want to get my brows done, so let's go ahead and fast forward this. I literally have a bag full of lip products in here. So like I said, let me know down below if you want me to tell you like a lot of my go-tos. As you know, I've been really into lip glosses, but not only that, I've been getting more into that classic lip bullet again. This is not so much of a classic lip bullet, but these are from Bite Beauty, and this one is in the shade Orgabardine. I think I said it right. Like, I always mess up that word, but it's a nice wine shade. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. And the reason I like these is like so simple and easy because I don't need a lip liner. But yeah, this is the final look. Let me know if you enjoyed this wave, this different style of me doing my favorites, actually going through the products, showing you as I put them on. You see the finished look. Love all of these products, and let me know what you've been loving lately. Let me know down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and join the K Squad. Love to have you. Turn on the notifications. I realized that they made that notification bells for people like me who don't make videos all the time and you still want to see their videos. Go ahead and turn on that notification bell so you know next time I upload, which should be very soon. I'm trying to come back. Of course, my kids are screaming in the background, but I'm glad it's over. Thanks so much for continuing to rock with me, guys, and until next time, I hope to catch you on the next one. Later, y'all.